live.
Good evening, members of the media. Thank you for your patience while we try to get the information that you no doubt will be inquiring about in light of this situation that unfolded here this evening. What we can confirm is that shortly after 8, probably around 8:20 or thereabouts, police received reports of gunshots in the area of the parking lot of the Rangers Cricket Club. What we can confirm is that an individual was taken to hospital with an injury. We have not yet ascertained whether that is in fact a gunshot injury, but we can confirm that an individual has been taken to hospital or showed up at the hospital with an injury to the leg and is now being treated at hospital for those injuries. We can also confirm that forensic evidence has been recovered here at the scene to indicate that a firearm was in fact discharged. Of course, we are appealing for anyone with information, and we have been receiving a lot of support from the community in recent times. Anyone with information to please get in contact with us by calling the main police number 295-0011. Of course, you may also call Crime Stoppers at 800-8477. If you know a police officer, there is a police officer with whom you're familiar, please get in contact with them, share the information with them. But again, the community has been supporting us to a large extent in recent times. We've had the recovery of knives, drugs, firearms as a result of support provided by the public. And we're appealing for the public to again lend that support in this instance.
Mr. Moreno, can you say how many occupants were here at the Rangers Club at the time of the incident?
I don't have that information available.
Are you able to ascertain the details of the suspects, if at all?
That information is yet to be ascertained. There are CCTV cameras around here and also at the club, so we're hopeful that that there may be evidence that would have been recorded, images of the suspect and such.
Any indication of how many gunshots were fired based on the forensic evidence recovered?
I can confirm that forensic evidence was recovered. I do not know how many shots would have been fired.
Thank you.
Trevor?
I'm good.
Well, thank you again for your cooperation and for your patience while we gather the information. Again, we're appealing for anyone who may have any knowledge of this situation to please get in contact with us by calling the main police number 295-0011. Of course, you may also use the reporting portal at portal.police.bm. And again, Crime Stoppers 800-8477.
Ms. Moreno, if I may add just one more question. This site has been a frequently known site to several incidents in the past. Any reassurances you can provide to area residents at this time?
The area residents can rest assured that the Bermuda Police Service would have this matter in hand. There will be a heightened police presence in the area in the initial stages of this matter as the investigation continues. And there has been a heightened police presence across the island, as I'm sure you would be able to attest to, Jasmine, given the number of matters that we've been reporting and information that we've been providing to the media in terms of successes of the Bermuda Police Service in trying to control the criminal element.
Thank you.
Gary, do you know what could have sparked such activity?
Of course, Trevor, this is early in the investigation, so it's not clear what would have caused this to occur.
This young man, is he known to police?
I have no idea as to the identity of the young man.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Do you have an update from Gary Moreno? We're going to speak with the president of the Southampton Rangers Cricket Club, who might want to come and have a quick word with us. What do you want me to? Put it on. Let's speak with Darren Butch-Burster, the president of the Southampton Rangers Cricket Club. Darren, I'm sure you're doing everything to get to the bottom of this situation. It's been quiet for some time at the club. You're doing some things that are trying to get the community involved in the club. Tell us your thoughts.
This is just heartbreaking, basically, and it's a tragedy. I just want to reassure our community that we will cooperate how we have to, to help get to the bottom of this. And our patrons or one of us are attacked in this manner. We don't take it lightly. We're really upset at this. We are doing all that we can to reestablish a positive community environment in and around the community. and we're going to establish the club as the hub of the community. When perpetrators from outside of our community come and do stuff like that, it basically angers me. It doesn't rest easy with me and my committee. So we're going to do whatever we can to continue to bring our community, to bring our club to the community. We'll continue to do the things we're doing. We've had a really positive atmosphere since we took over earlier this summer. Our cricket team has not lost any games. We're starting all types of youth programs that taking part here at our club. We had a summer camp here at our club. Our members are enthusiastic, and we're putting on all types of different events to different demographics within our community. We recently met with a community church, and we've partnered with St. Anne's Church. We're going to be doing some stuff with them. We're well about getting this community back together. When stuff like this happens, it's a disgrace, and just the other day, we saw a cup match, and people have been crying about what happened at cup match. What happened at cup match and what's happening in our cricket fields and what's happening in sports, it's just a part of what's happening in our community. And it's sad when our young brothers decide to do this and perpetrate crime against each other. We need to find ways to reach out and talk to our young brothers. And some of the stuff we're going to do at the club here, we're going to have a restorative practice course for 20-something people within our community, and being put on by curb. So we're moving. We've got stuff in place. Stuff like this hasn't happened here at our club for some time now, and unfortunately it's raised its ugly head.
What does your security system look like at the facility?
We have cameras all around the place, and whenever we have an event, we have security company here. Tonight was just a regular Friday night, with the members enjoying their libations inside with music playing. Sometimes some guys sit outside and talk and do what they do. When we have events, we always have security. There wasn't an event tonight. It was just a regular night.
What does the atmosphere? There's used to have a bad connotation up here at Rangers. Have you changed that stigma?
That's a process, and every time we have another event, I say to people, go away and tell somebody you came to Rangers, you felt safe and you had a good time. We had a senior citizens tea the other day. We had another event for the senior citizens. And every time we have events, we're trying to get people to spread the word. When something like this is, we're not going to accept it as one step forward and two steps backwards. We're just going to keep going forward. We're just going to keep building this community.
Have you spoken with your staff? How are they doing?
To be fair, I just been here and cleared up with the bartender. They didn't even know what was happening out here. The people was in the club drinking and talking and socializing. They didn't even know what was happening. They didn't even hear what was happening. We have cameras with monitors on the bar, so the bartender can monitor or punishment. Nobody's seeing anything. The perpetrator knew what they was doing. They came in and left.
Okay, given that so many community-focused events are being held here, you're really working hard to change the image for Rangers. What would you have to say to those perpetrators tonight?
Say to them perpetrators, put down your guns. Young men, young women, put down your guns, man. Let's find better ways to solve our problems. If you got beef with somebody, why don't you guys get in the boxing ring and box it out and raise money for it? Or for a charity or something. Sit down and talk with each other, Talk to leaders in your different communities if you don't want to go face to face. Why are we hating each other so much? Why can't a guy from this street go around the corner to another street? We're only 20 square miles. We keep saying why. That's something we have allowed to happen. We have to find ways to go to the grassroots, go to the primary school kids. Let's work with them so as they grow, this is not something that they're aspiring to be, that they're aspiring to do other things. So we're not going to be able to stop this here right away. We've got to start it right from the grassroots. It's going to take, they say there's a cliche, it takes a village to raise their kids. It takes the whole community to change what's happening.
Thanks for your time.
Good stuff. So there you have it. Dan Birchall, president of the Southampton Rangers community field here, community club. As police have indicated, a firearm incident where a 19-year-old young man was hit somewhere in the leg. His injuries are supposed to be non-life-threatening, but we're waiting for an update on that. We will be bringing you further updates on this breaking story. If anyone saw anything suspicious, we have been told an individual came from the roadside here by the bus stop, walked through the gate, walked down by the restaurant, came up the steps and walked in and started firing, and then walked back out towards the going east on South Road. If anyone saw anything suspicious, a bike riding, or whatever this person could have left on, you can call Crime Stoppers or speak with an officer that you are familiar with, or call 911. Check your security cameras for anything suspicious that you might have seen. We want to thank you for joining us and thank you for your support. Have a good evening.